Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Chinonso Fidelis Egemba. Emeka and Nkechi somewhere know me as Aproko doctor. I am a medical doctor licensed to practice in Nigeria. I am the executive director of the 100K Club. I co-own the Greenvolt Studios and terrorize Emeka and Nkechi online. Is what I do. Being a doctor has always been my first choice, and I think that's because from a very young age I was exposed to books. I think I also think of myself as a very creative person who does not like to be put in boxes and boundaries. At what point did I decide to be a content creator? I think I was in 400 level, came across this very old man who was very sick, came to the hospital. I took him to the doctor, and he was treated and he went home. 2 years later, I came back and this same man was in the ward. This time, he didn't make it. And so it got me thinking, was it because he did not understand what the doctor said? Was it because he was just a stubborn person? And I did my own research and I found out that quite a number of people have no idea what medical issues they are out there. And I decided to use the skills I had, which was storytelling, graphic designing, basically visuals, to be able to pass across the message in a better way. So I would not say it's medically content creating. I would just say it's teaching people in a manner that they would understand. I remember the story of a mother who saved her daughter from choking simply because she watched a video of something I'd said. And I realized that the content I'm putting out there actually helps people in their real life. So it's not the retweets, it's not the likes, it's not the comments, it's the fact that people take this content and apply them in real life. What has been my toughest experience as a medical content creator? I think it was in December 2022 where I knew I had a tumor in my head. I knew I needed help, but I still had to create content for other people. And here was I smiling in front of the camera, knowing that there's something growing in your head. It was tough, but I think it's one of the periods I'm also grateful for. Another very difficult moment, I've had is having to deal with strangers online trolling you. I was very visible, I was out there, I was trying to help, and there were people who just made it their life choice or goal to shoot down what I was trying to do. I've had even very popular people troll me simply because they misunderstood my kind of content. It's been said of me that, why does he talk like that? He talks like he didn't go to school. He's very ras. But I was trying to relate to the man on the streets, the woman on the streets, the people who had no access to doctors. And so it was a difficult moment, but it was also easy for me to triumph over. I believe that as a human being, there is no limit to the things that we can achieve. The limits we place on ourselves are simply limits that we place on ourselves. They were not extrinsically placed, right? The only way we know what we're capable of is if we push ourselves to actually do more. I've also realized that the worst place to be is where you're comfortable. So more for me just means going one step